Today, we are headed into KHAO SOK National Park, which we've heard may just be the best part of Thailand. A gem in Thailand that not many people know about, but it is known for its natural beauty, adventure, and some unique accommodations. So here we go.
You got it, you got it.
Smiley deck house and drum house, and they're gonna tell you what we are doing today, what we are doing tomorrow.
Basically steering this ship. This has got to be the most beautiful boat ride I've ever been on in my entire life.
The water is more turquoise and teal than Halong Bay, and it's beautiful. We're on the fancy side. Look at the water.
Alright, we made it to our accommodation for the night. This thing is awesome.
Oh, is there a loft?
Well, there might be a loft. Anyway, we had about an hour and 20-minute boat ride in once we arrived at the KHAO SOK pier. And that boat ride was insane. You saw some of the footage. It was so beautiful. And now this is our place. Let's show you around.
So our lake home. By Smiley Bungalows and Lake Home. I posted a poll yesterday on Instagram if you sleep together or separate in this situation, and we have it again. Except both pillows are on one side. Maybe they're expecting us to not dirty two beds. I don't know. I kind of want to sleep separate because there's no air conditioning in here. As of now, with all the windows open, you can see our nice new neighbor friends that we have. It looks like if you come back here, you get a little bit more privacy. Oh, we have our own toilet. I didn't know that. That is nice. I thought I was going to have to walk to go into the toilet. No shower or anything. Unless you call the butt gun a shower. And yeah, look at this. Oh, there's a sink. Oh, a hanging rack to dry your clothes. Oh, wait, what's that? Maybe this is a shower. Yep. That is fancy. You might not look fancy, but it's fancier than what I was expecting. We do have one fan. We can run it all the time. But that's about all the electricity we get in here. Can't charge anything. But I am pumped.
So it's pretty basic, but honestly, that's all we need because the best part is out front here. Let me show you. How sweet is this? Look at this view I'm looking at right now. Go right off our deck into a little swim.
Should we go get lunch? I'm hungry.
So they have a whole mess of activities planned for us over the next 24 hours, but judging off our first impressions of the cabin and this view, I feel like we're going to be in for a really special treat. First thing on the list though is lunch. Let's go get some food. Just had some lunch, really good buffet style, which is always a plus. Had some green curry, some chicken fingers, overall just really good meal to kind of fill us up. I wanted to show you a little bit more of the facilities here at Smiley Lake House, which is where we booked this through. So behind me here is kind of like the main dining hall, where you have all your meals and stuff like that. And then over here to my left is where we're staying. Those are all the lake houses, and this is the view. As you already have seen, it is absolutely gorgeous. So it is, you can't see that for sure. It's 1:39 right now. Obviously just had lunch, and we have until 5 o'clock. That is when the first like organized activity is. So we have some time to explore and swim. So that's what we're gonna do. You're never too old to just play in the water all day. Here we go. Okay, me and Meg are having so much fun playing in the water here in KHAO SOK National Park. Just another kayaking trip, me filming and relaxing, Meg paddling. Man, she's such a hard worker. We got 2 goats in a boat, going for a summer float. I wish I had another goat.
2 goats in a boat.
We're just 2 goats on a boat. 2 goats on a boat. Goats down to our throats. 2 goats on a boat.
2 boats and a goat. I wish I could.
2 boats in a 2 boats in a goat.
2 goats in a boat.
Figured I'll just give you a little information about KHAO SOK National Park before we kind of start our activities for the day. Now, KHAO SOK National Park was actually created in around the 1980s when they dammed up a river and it created this large freshwater lake, which it's freshwater, which is crazy. It's super turquoise. The color is amazing. Obviously, the scenery is amazing. You can see all the mountains behind me. You can see the lake houses behind me here. National Park is huge, first of all. It also, some people say it claims to be the oldest rainforest in the world, but there's also like a couple other contenders. So we'll just say it's a really old rainforest where you can see tons of different wildlife, including wild elephants, which I saw a stat online saying that there's upwards of 200 wild elephants in this national park, which we might have the opportunity to see today, but I think they're pretty rare for the most part. But anyway, it's really cool. Tons of wildlife. Like I said, really clean water, which is awesome because we can enjoy it in a way that feels great, right? There's not a ton of tourism here. Just nice, clean water, good scenery. Obviously, really excited to start exploring. So our first activity tonight is a night safari. We're going to go try to see some wildlife. But first, we got to get out of these swimming suits and get ready.
Crunchy.
Well, that was a fun afternoon, evening. We got back from a night safari and went straight into dinner with the people we're on our tour with, which is a super fun group.
Yeah, in the night safari, we saw some wildlife. We saw, what they call it, like a bull?
A bull.
Like a bull. It's basically like kind of like a water buffalo or a buffalo. We saw monkeys, which Meg spotted out.
I did it.
She was the one that found, not even our guide, she was the one that found them. What else we see? We saw some sort of lizard
Monitor lizard?
Yeah, some sort of lizard. Overall, pretty successful, I'd say, as far as wildlife.
I had really low expectations.
So did I, because they kind of say, like, you never really know. But I would say probably the most enjoyable part of the night safari was watching the sunset on this beautiful landscape. It was, like, perfect. Now, the exciting thing tomorrow is we got another full day of activities planned. It's going to start off nice and early at, like, 6:30. And should be a great day tomorrow. So more where this came from, I think we're just going to relax the rest of the night and then go to bed. It should be an interesting sleep tonight, being that we're basically sleeping on the floor with mattresses, and it is about 95 degrees in our room right now. So, but anyway, we're going to do a quick transition into tomorrow morning right now. Good morning. Not a bad view to wake up to in the morning. I slept pretty good last night. It was a little hot for like the first couple hours, but all things considering, just a mattress on the floor is pretty comfortable. I'll say I slept pretty good. I'll rate it a 6 out of 10. Meg, how'd you sleep last night?
Okay. I can handle the heat a little bit. I woke up a couple times, but I ended up with a blanket on me, so I must have gotten at least kind of chilly. It's like damp, cold.
Yeah, it wasn't actually too bad of a sleep. First thing we have on the schedule today is a morning safari. So it's almost 6:30 here. We're gonna get out in the boats again and try to see some wildlife.
As I slip and fall and toss it.
They were separate. They stay forever until to their life.
All right, had a great morning. Nice morning safari, saw some critters, as well as a good breakfast. And now, we are putting on sunscreen, we got our swimsuits on, and we are getting ready for our next excursion, which is a jungle trek, apparently to a cave. But we gotta wear our swimming suits because he signaled to us that the water could be like waist high. So I'll be very curious to see what we're getting into here. I think it's about a 3 or 4 hour trek. Here we go.
So this cave they close every year. Everyone you see in the 1 June to 14 December because why they close? They can have something happen before they're on the rainy season, and then they close every year. Like it's similar like soccer team they stuck. Yeah, this cave is quite long. It's 900 meters. We're gonna when the dry season, we're gonna walk to the here and walk to the exit. Is we're gonna stay inside about 45 minutes or hour. You can see a lot of bat, lot of spider, yeah, some stalactite, stalagmite, bats, waterfall like that. But this animal waiting you is a leech. Yeah, yeah. If you see on your leg, you have the bug spray or mosquito pellets. You can put on them and then they fall off. Or some you can take from your hand and pull them, but a little bit stick. Yeah, from the leech. But they're not poison. Just want to suck your breath. Yeah.
Just gross.
Yeah, want to suck your breath. It's for food.
Into the abyss.
Whoa. Jeez, you guys are blowing.
That's enough of that. That's it.
I feel like I'm always the first one to try something.
Not die.
Well, here, you want to eat it first? Here. You eat first.
It's cool. Really sweet.
Really sweet? Right.
Yeah. Well, if they break, then that's the 80
Right.
Yeah. Well, if they break, then that's the 80 It's really, really sweet.
Here you go. Out your mouth, like to the point of it's like. I was just shocked.
Why?
It's so
It's
sour.
just sour.
It feels like I've got a mouthful of Sahara Desert.
Yeah, you can dry
I've
out
got
your
no
mouth.
moisture in my mouth anymore.
Like there's gotta be spiders in here.
Cave ready.
Get wet, you can put your foot.
Cave ready.
It's okay. And you can walk on the way through another side. It's this cave. The first people found from the communist army. Like this and walk. Maybe you bump the rock right there. Yeah. Also.
I saw a white one over there, like a big ball. It's
and
over
then,
here.
And they're gonna suck like this, you see?
Yeah.
And they're waiting for get the ball in the body and it's
Oh, there's a white one right there.
Yeah.
He's moving.
It's the beginning of stalactite, so it's a high water up to there. Why you want to? It's a 5-minute water flow up to the top.
5 minutes?
Yeah, we cannot run it.
I prefer to be told that tomorrow.
Water up and hang on the rocks. Go right in.
This is crazy. Holy cow. It's sticky.
I think it's like a sticky waterfall.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Can I catch him? Can you grab him?
We made it. We made it. We made it out alive. Yeah.
That's a lot higher, right?
You got it, you got it.
You're fine, you're fine.
Water bomb.
What an eventful hike so far. We've done just about everything.
This is not an easy hike.
No. Some cave exploring, some swimming, jumping off a rock, lots of bugs. Awesome. What a trek.
Did you say we're not untouched?
About 4 hours later.
In the shade.
Yeah, we need to get in the shade here.
So it doesn't even look big now.
Okay, now turn
No, there's a
sideways.
lot of blood though.
There was a lot of blood. Yeah, that. Unless
Yeah,
it was.
you deployment somewhere.
I didn't sign up for that. Oh, pre-warning.
Day 2 recap, and I think we should start with what was probably the highlight of the entire excursion, and that was our trek. Meg, what'd you think?
Our jungle trek and cave tour sounds so innocent when you say it that way, but it is extreme, like leeches, jumping off of like kind of like cliff-like things, scaling walls. Yeah, it was so much fun.
Let's just say this. We found that in Southeast Asia, whenever there's an excursion, and they're like, oh, a little jungle trek, it's usually way more advanced and hardcore than you actually think. And the highlight being at the end, we went in this cave, right?
And like headlamps and all, like it's not like an open cave.
He was like, oh, there's a cave, and I'm like, where? And he's like, that little hole right there, and you go into this little hole, and before you know it, we're trudging through water that's like chest high. We're like scaling rocks.
Yeah.
All while we're in the cave, and he's like, oh yeah, if it rains, by the way, this fills up in 5 minutes.
5-minute water.
And I'm like, what?
It was super fun. We had a small group, which was really helpful. There was only 6 of us and our guide. Like the group after us, there was probably like 20 people now, which would be totally different.
And I want to give a shout out to our group because we were troopers. We were not at all prepared for the advanced level of this hike or trek. It was kind of funny. At one point, we were walking back. We're hot. We're sweaty. We all have leeches. We're bleeding all over. One girl's shoe broke like 10 minutes into the hike, so she hiked the entire thing barefoot.
Yeah, it was amazing.
She was so tough. I would have wimped out so quickly. Anyway, it was an absolute blast and definitely a memory we'll have for a long time. I would say overall, Smiley Lake House was an amazing experience, and I don't even think I said the price yet. It was super affordable for what you get. We paid like $75 a person, which it's all inclusive.
4 meals, transfer to and from.
The whole thing cost us like $145. Like Meg said, 4 meals, all the excursions, all the safaris, the kayaks, everything is included. I would say that if you have the ability to make it to KHAO SOK National Park, which to be honest, it's not like the easiest thing to get to, but if you have time, want to do something really amazing, go to KHAO SOK National Park. There's not a ton of tourists, and you will not be disappointed. I think that's going to put a wrap on our 2-day excursion in KHAO SOK National Park. Hopefully you enjoyed watching, and we will catch you in the next adventure.
Woo!
Gili Islands, because these are supposed to be a little less populated than the other Gili Islands, the big ones.
Cute little island. Oh, watch out.